For Tarantino, this movie with Kevin Costner is worthy of a modern Stanley Kubrick. Back in 1994, Quentin Tarantino took to Vanity Fair to champion a 1985 road movie with a then-rising Kevin Costner. Fandango, Kevin Reynolds' first feature, trails 5 fresh graduates from Texas to Mexico in 1971 with the Vietnam War looming. Tarantino's verdict was striking, likening Reynolds to Stanley Kubrick and placing this debut among cinema's finest. It helped set the course for Reynolds' collaborations with Costner on Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and Waterworld, alongside work like La Bête de Guerre and Hatfields and McCoys. Quentin Tarantino and his bold comparison. Quentin Tarantino has never been one to hold back his opinions on cinema. His passion for the medium often leads him to highlight gems that others might overlook. One such example is his admiration for the 1985 film Fandango, directed by Kevin Reynolds and starring a young Kevin Costner. Tarantino has even compared Reynolds' work on this film to that of a modern Stanley Kubrick, a bold nod to its ambition and craft. James Cameron is preparing a new Terminator, but not everything is going as planned. Netflix's most expensive series resurfaces, but its sequel will require patience. The story behind Fandango. Released in 1985, Fandango follows 5 recent college graduates on a road trip from Texas to Mexico in 1971, a period overshadowed by the Vietnam War. Known in France as Un Bring d'Enfer, this coming-of-age tale blends humor, drama, and deep nostalgia. The film marked a key turning point for Kevin Costner, giving him one of his earliest breakout roles as it captured a generation suspended between carefree youth and an anxious future. Why Tarantino sees brilliance in Kevin Reynolds. In a 1994 Vanity Fair interview, Tarantino praised Kevin Reynolds' direction, calling him the Stanley Kubrick of his decade. For Tarantino, Fandango ranks among the finest debut films, packed with inventive choices and emotional weight uncommon in first features. What sets it apart, he suggests, is Reynolds' ability to shape a story that feels both profoundly authentic and visually striking. Kevin Reynolds' journey in Hollywood. Kevin Reynolds may have impressed with Fandango, but his career continued to evolve. He directed Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and the war drama La Bête de Guerre, and his handling of complex historical narratives extended to the Emmy-winning miniseries Hatfields and McCoys. Fans of Kevin Costner will also recognize Reynolds as a collaborator on Waterworld, and for his contribution to the script of Dances with Wolves, a partnership that has seen both synergy and strain. Even for $20 million, Ridley Scott refused to shoot this installment of a cult sci-fi saga. In 2 days, an Amazon war movie achieves an unprecedented feat for German cinema. Where to watch and revisit this gem. If Tarantino's praise has sparked your curiosity, Fandango is accessible on VOD platforms and available on DVD. It is an ideal pick for lovers of road movies and wistful coming-of-age stories who want to discover why this film resonated so strongly with one of cinema's most outspoken admirers.